In our classroom research class here at the university, we of course go over some of the most important principles of classroom research, including quantitative research, qualitative research, mixed methods research. You know, like the basic theoretical foundations that everyone, every teacher should have to address research questions in the classroom. But I think the most important part of the class is the practical part. In that class, all the students in groups of 2 or sometimes of 3 have to do a research project, a very small, tiny research project that addresses a real question. Most of the times in the mode of action research, but some students are interested in different problems, so they are free to research whatever they want, to work on whatever they want. They work during the process. They work on writing reports. They work on putting up data collection instruments, collecting data, analyzing data, and they also do a little exercise where they have to apply for a conference where hopefully they end up presenting the work they did in my class. So far, I personally believe it has had very good results. We have around 30 students who have presented or are going to present in conferences. So that's it. That's what we try to do. We try to create awareness among students of the importance of reflective praxis, at least, or doing action research in the classroom, or conducting some kind of research process. So far, the results, as I said before, have been very good to me, and hopefully they'll be better in the future. We work with different sources. Luckily, we have different resources that allow us to work on these things in class, to develop data collection instruments here in class, to analyze data. Sometimes, at least, we do some exercises of analyzing data here in the class, both qualitative data and quantitative data. So that's pretty much it. Of course, there's much more to it, but just in order to finish, there are 3 main principles that I apply in this classroom, and those principles are freedom. I try to convince the students that they can and they should research whatever it is that really interests them, to pursue their own interest. I don't impose an agenda, a research agenda on my students. That's particularly difficult because sometimes the students go for topics that I'm not very knowledgeable on. So that makes it hard for me to provide assistance. A second principle is trust. I trust my students in that they will do all of the tasks, all of the assignments responsibly, all collection of data instruments, all talking to people, asking for permission, writing consent forms, getting consent forms signed. I trust their professionalism. And finally, I also believe in the responsibility. I think those are the 3 principles: freedom, trust, and responsibility. If they are to be the future teachers and the teachers that we need, they should be aware of the importance of doing things the way they are supposed to be done, with very high quality standards. And I think it's worked so far. Of course, it doesn't work with every single student, but I think generally the class has shown evidence of very, very good results. And it seems to me that we have somehow achieved certain transformation, because more and more you see students interested in conferences, in traveling around the country, or even Latin America or other parts of the world to present their conferences.